Alright, so let's talk about videos and how to embed them. Now, as you know, we went through basically all this paragraphs, the images. I didn't talk too much about the categories, but in hindsight, it's pretty much like the top menu in there. And when you scroll in your code, you should be able to find it. It'll be right here. You got your categories and things like that. So let's get to these videos. Now, there's two ways of doing it. I'm going to talk about, I guess, the more harder way, let's say, which would be this code, and then the more easier way after. So for starters, like I said, when you see things like this, or you see an opening tag and a closing tag, just think of them as boxes. So in your code, like I said, you don't really have to worry too much about this stuff, but if you want to, I will point you in the right direction after we are done. So same thing as your image. You got a source, so just think of that as the address. So your source is going to be your folder called videos, which will be right there. And in that folder, you're going to have your video in there. Now, I don't have a video in there, of course, and I just put this as a placeholder. So your video name of whatever your video might be, that's where you're going to put it. And you need this type, which would be the video, telling the browser, saying the type of video it is MP4. And if the MP4 don't work, this is the OGG. So, but most likely, this one, you're probably not going to save your video as OGG. But if you want to be on the safe side and have two videos in your folder, then you can go ahead and do it like that. But just keep in mind, your MP4 is going to work majority of the time. And if it doesn't work, this will show up in their browser. Just like the image that we talked about, the alternate, like so if something's wrong with your image, this will show up. So that goes for this video. Like I said, just keep this around. If you don't want to use this one, let's talk about the easier one. So I'm going to go ahead and comment this out. You can put that right there, and after this video, dash dash, greater than sign. And for this one, I'm going to go ahead and basically show you how to grab it from YouTube. So I'm going to go ahead and save it, and I already actually, as you can see right here, source, and it has youtube.com and things like that. So I'm going to go ahead and save that. So let's go back and let's refresh. And like I said, I don't have a video in there, but as you can see, if there was a video, you'll be able to hit play and you'll be good. So I'm going to refresh, and now there is my YouTube video. And how to get that is simple. So you go to YouTube. I was just listening to the song earlier, so this kind of works out, I guess. Now if you go down to share, click right there, share, and go to embed, which I already have. And basically you can copy and paste this whole thing into your code. But so you don't have to copy the whole thing. You can just copy it from this source and everything in between these quotes right here. I'm going to go ahead and copy that, and then same thing goes to source all the way to this quotes. Now you can go ahead and delete this if you want, just to make it easier. And go ahead and paste that in. Obviously it's going to still be the same video, but that goes for any video you want to use. So just keep that in mind, that when you go pick a video, let's start from the beginning. So anything you want. That's pretty funny. So you click on your video, scroll down, and right under this subscribe box, you got to share. And now you don't want to share it, you want to embed it, and the same thing follows. Embed it. Now you can copy and paste the whole thing, or you can just get it from the source, which is anything in between these quotes. And voila, You just copy and paste it in between the quotes. So if you want to just get the URL, you can do it like that, or if you feel more comfortable grabbing it from the source and getting all this stuff, that's also fine. But just keep that in mind. And now I got my video. Now you may want to do it this way, but if you don't, like I said, you can download a video and simply place it right here, and then that's basically, it will work exactly the same way. So same thing goes right here. You don't have to have two videos saved as OGG and MP4. You really only need the MP4 version. So for now, I'm gonna just go ahead and just keep that YouTube one up. And now I think we are done with the videos. Now let's talk about a little bit of CSS, which is your styling and how to change colors, like the background color. Actually, this image is a background image. So let's go ahead and dive into that.